Hello, guys. This is Bhavya Sharma here, and welcome back to the Med Concepts with Bhavya. This is the part 5 video of the hip bone anatomy, and in this video, we are going to study about the acetabulum and the obturator foramen. So, this is acetabulum, which is a cup shaped, almost spherical thing that you see here, is the acetabulum, and this foramen is known as the obturator foramen. Now let's go into the details of each of them. Let us first go into the details of the acetabulum. So first of all, what do you see is it is a cup shaped structure, that is a cup shaped hemispherical cavity. Again, a cup shaped hemispherical cavity which is present laterally. So if I keep it in anatomical position like this, in this way, you see that this is laterally. So acetabulum is present laterally and it is a cup shaped hemispherical cavity which we see in the lateral side. Now it is directed like this. See, if I hold it like this, it is directed, it's here, okay? So it is directed laterally, downwards and forwards, okay? So it is directed laterally, downwards and forwards. Now let us talk about the parts of the acetabulum. First we have acetabular notch, that is this part. Okay, this one. This is the acetabular notch which is deficient inferiorly. Now why it is deficient inferiorly in the margin of inferior margin? See, this is the notch, okay. So this is the acetabular notch. So this part over here is deficient inferiorly. You don't have anything over here. See, there is a gap here. Why is there a gap here is because it is attached by transverse acetabular ligament. Again, acetabular notch is this one, right, which is deficient inferiorly and is attached with the acetabular transverse ligament which is covering this deficiency here. Then we have the acetabular fossa. This is the acetabulum fossa, which is this part. If you see very clearly, this part is the acetabular fossa, okay? It is very clearly seen in this bone. See, this part is the acetabular fossa. This is the non-articulating roughened floor. It does not articulates with the femur, don't get confused. The acetabular fossa doesn't get articulation, okay? I mean the floor doesn't get articulated. This lunate surface of the fossa gets articulated, okay? So this is the acetabular fossa, that is the roughened floor of the acetabulum which is non-articular. And then we have something called acetabular surface, okay, which is the articular surface. It is also known as the lunate surface. Lunate because it is half moon like shaped, or you can also call it as horseshoe shaped. The horseshoe has this shape only, right? So this is the lunate surface, which is the articulating surface which articulates with the femoral head of the femur and forms the hip joint. On the screen I am showing you a diagram of articulation of the hip joint. So if you can see there, the lunate surface of the acetabulum, that is this one, is articulating with the femoral head, okay? That is all about acetabulum and its part. And another one that we will have is acetabular labrum. It is a fibrocartilaginous, see, acetabular labrum, first of all you need to know the definition. It is a fibrocartilaginous rim. So it is fibrous as well as cartilaginous, which is present here into the border or the margin of the acetabulum. It covers the margin of the acetabulum so that it deepens this fossa to provide more stability to the hip joint. Again, acetabular labrum is a fibrocartilaginous rim, okay? Fibrocartilaginous rim which surrounds the margin of the acetabulum and deepens the acetabular cavity so that the head of femur is tightly and stably articulated with the acetabulum. So this is all about the parts of the acetabulum. Next up we will talk about ilium, pubis and ischium, how much proportion of these three parts are forming the acetabulum. So acetabulum is formed by three bones, right? The ilium, the ischium and the pubis. When we talk about the ilium, that is this one. This is the ilium. The ilium forms upper 2/5 of the acetabulum. Okay, so upper 2/5 is formed by the ilium. And when we talk about the ischium forms the posterior 2/5 of the acetabulum. Okay, so posterior 2/5 is formed by the ischium and anterior 2/5 is formed by the pubis. So both the eyes form the 2/5 and the P, that is the pubis, forms the 1/5. If you want to see a diagram, it would be there in my notes. I will show it here as well. See, if you see it here, I have made the diagram of the surface of the acetabulum in 2D plane. When you see this yellow one is the ilium, right? Then the green one is the ischium and the pink one is the pubis. So the yellow one, if you see here, it is the ilium, that is the upper part. So upper 2/5 is formed by the ilium. The anterior 1/5 is formed by the pubis. Okay, see, you keep it like this. It is actually the diagram of the right side of the hip bone. Okay, so don't get confused. We have the left side. So anterior 1/5, that is this side. That is the pubis, right? Like this. Anterior 1/5 is formed by the pubis. Posterior 2/5 is formed by the ischium. So that is how the acetabulum is formed. Now we would go into the foramen, that is the obturator foramen. Obturator foramen is a large gap in the hip bone. So it is a large gap or the foramen in the hip bone. It is present anteriorly and inferiorly to the acetabulum. So this is the acetabulum. It is present, see, it is present inferiorly, right? Inferior to the acetabulum and anteriorly to the acetabulum. So it is present antero-inferior to the acetabulum and it is present between the pubis and the ischium. Again, it is a large gap in the hip bone. It is present between the pubis and ischium and it is present inferiorly and anteriorly to the acetabulum. Then in males, the shape of the obturator foramen is large and oval. So it is oval in shape and it is large in males, whereas in females it is triangular and small. So I think this is the male's human hip bone. I think, according to me, this is oval shaped and this is large. So I think this bone is a male hip bone. Most probably it is the male hip bone. Now, another thing is this foramen is closed by a membrane known as obturator membrane. Okay. So the obturator membrane attaches at the margins of the foramen and not totally on the foramen. Okay. So the obturator foramen is attached or covered with a membrane known as obturator membrane, which is attached to the margins of the obturator foramen and not attached into the gap. So why does that happen? Why is the gap not attached with the membrane and only the margins? It is because the obturator vessels, that is the obturator artery and the obturator veins as well as obturator nerves, pass through this foramen. Okay, and they pass out of the pelvis through this foramen. So you know, right, pelvic bone is like this. I would give a diagram into the screen. So the obturator nerves, veins and arteries pass through the foramen gap. So that is all about the obturator foramen. Let's recap. We have talked about the acetabulum, the acetabular parts, which are the acetabular fossa, the lunate articular surface, the acetabular notch and the transverse acetabular ligament that attaches here. Then we have also talked about the formation of acetabulum. It is formed in the upper 2/5 by the ilium, the posterior 2/5 by the ischium and the anterior 1/5 by the pubis. Then we have talked about the foramen, that is the obturator foramen. It is present antero-inferior to the acetabulum and it is present between the pubis and the ischium. It is covered with a membrane called obturator membrane, which is attaching into the margins of the obturator foramen, because through the gap of the foramen, obturator vessels, that is the obturator artery and veins as well as the obturator nerves pass out through the pelvis through this membrane. So that is all about today's video. We have talked about the acetabulum and the obturator foramen in this video. Also, I'm very glad to inform you that we have completed the features of the hip bone, and now from the next video, that is the next part, we would be going through the attachments of each part of the hip bone. So today's video was all about obturator foramen and acetabulum. The notes would be uploaded on my Instagram page as well as the tele page, link to which would be given in the description below. Please check that out. Also, if there is any questions, comments or suggestions, comment down in the comment section below. Also, give this video a like, share, support, subscribe if you're new, and stay safe, stay home. Thanks for watching.